LEGO Pirates of the Caribbean walkthrough for spacetopgames.com. This is going to be the Fountain of Youth level for the On Stranger Tides movie.
Haha.
Now there's a problem with this level, and because of that, it is literally impossible for me to finish the level, and it's impossible for me to record the full level. And up until the final boss fight, everything works, but when I get to the final boss fight, and you'll actually see it, the game freezes. Not the game, my PlayStation freezes, which is one reason I'll be selling it, because, I don't know, maybe it's a bad game, maybe it's bad game code, maybe it's a bad game disc, I don't know, but I've tried it on 2 different files, I cannot finish this game because it just freezes, so until that point, I will be telling you how to get through the level, and hopefully for yours it won't be freezing all the time, or at all, and you'll be able to finish the level. But for this, I'm not going to be able to see the ending of the LEGO game until I buy it again for when it's, you know, cheaper. So, it sucks, but oh well. And you're going to need to just follow Jack's compass to dig up the compass, dig up the telescope, and then build the telescope, and then move the telescope onto the platform. And I really do not know the point of this. I think it's just something they put in so you had something to do, but use the telescope and zoom in on that water, and Scar is jumping around because that's just the kind of person he is. But follow this water, or the liquid, whatever you want to call it, until it goes all the way up here to the left and fills in this crevice. And it's actually kind of depressing because the final boss fight is pretty epic, except, and I don't use that word often either, except I can't finish it. So when you come into the cave, there are going to be 3 different lights you're going to have to activate to melt the crystal, I guess, so it will make this pool go upwards, and it will show you, well, the game will show you when we actually get to it, but for this, destroy the things around that spider web, and the light will start to shine on the crystal, but you'll need to get this barrel so you can move the light up. And then that will, I don't know if it activates or melts the crystal or what, or I don't know, yeah, melts the crystal, okay. And that will let the water flow. And as you can see, it goes through all the way to the middle, or the end of this cavern, and that lets bubbles go up to the ceiling, which when you do that 2 other times, it will let you float up to the top, which leads to the Fountain of Youth, I'm guessing. And for the second one, come to the right and use Angelica to jump up, and that one was incredibly easy. And just let this other water flow forward. And then walk into deeper into the cavern, and for some reason every time you walk by Blackbeard he zaps you with his sword, so I had to wait for him to walk by before I could use this stupid compass on that. Don't know why that happens, but oh well. So use the compass to find the other light or lamp, and then it will lead you kind of to the left, and you'll have to get the shovel from the skeleton there. Or if you've already got one, just use the one you already have. So build the light, and then turn the wheel. We'll put the wheel onto the thing, and then turn the wheel. And that will get rid of the final crystal, which lets the final stream of water flow in, which means you can now float up to the top into the Fountain of Youth. I'm guessing at least. I don't know if it's Fountain of Youth or not. You know, I've never understood how the people, like the main characters, take forever to get into this area. Every time the telephone rings, but I don't know how they take forever to get into this area, but then the enemies, like the people no one likes, always get in there somehow. They just find a way or something, and then they try to take all the credit, but one of the older storylines. So what you need to do is find a box of bombs with Gerald's Jack's compass. How did I get Gerald? That's interesting. Okay, anyway, it'll be right here. Then pick up a bomb and blow up those shiny rocks after destroying some of the enemies. And you really can leave all of the enemies alone. Most of them won't bother you. And you're going to be doing so much that you're invincible anyway. Just kill these guys with guns up here so they won't shoot you. But you're also going to have to go where Scar is and push those boxes around so you can get these platforms that come up, or these balancing boards, I guess. And that is the only way you'll be able to get this mermaid statue to the other side of this lake or fountain, whatever it is. And I don't think I've said it in this video, but I have not seen this movie yet, so don't call me an idiot for not knowing what's going on, because I haven't seen the movie yet. I will soon though, so that's okay. But other than that, anyway, just move the statue over and then put it on this platform here and push it into the water stream. But it's probably best to get that stud before you do that, just so, you know, free money. Yay! Not that it matters because the level freezes for us, but for those that view that it doesn't freeze, there you go. You're going to need to use Jack's compass again for this mermaid statue, and the place starts there, and then it kind of branches off to the left, and then to the right, and then you'll be able to dig it up. Then you'll have to build it and push it onto the jet of water streaming out of the floor. That'll make this pillar fall down, and this part was not very well made. It's annoying getting up to that pillar, and it's annoying walking across that pillar. Took Scar and I 2 tries, I think. But walk up here and try not to fall off of this stupid thing. And Scar was like, none of us were attaching to the balancing board that was on there, whatever it is. But Scar gets it this time. I fall off again. So I will do my best to explain the boss fight before it freezes. First, you need to dodge this Blackbeard's fire, magic attacks. I don't know what to call them. His sword attacks, I guess. And then attack him once, and that will have this mermaid come up here. And because the mermaid can't walk 20 feet, you're gonna have to give her her cup again. Or the cup again, maybe it's not hers. And if you do get hit by Blackbeard's attacks, it will just make you walk in the opposite direction and give it a couple of seconds and it will wear off. But anyway, so the main idea here is to wait for Blackbeard to come down and sword fight you. And then you take out his heart, and when he's stunned, or you stun him, and when he's stunned you give the cup to Angelica up there, and that will give her a heart and take a heart from Blackbeard, and you pretty much have to do that 4 times. We were only ever able to do it twice, and we got closer on this file than we did in any other, but it freezes every single time. So right there's the first time. And then this, his second attack, he will keep blasting you with his magic sword, and then throw boxes at you in a couple of seconds. And you'll have to wait for him to do this twice. The second time he throws the boxes, one of them will have 2 bombs in it, and all you have to do is pick up the bombs and throw it at him. And I think you have to do that for the rest of the fight, just dodge the other attacks that he has, but because it freezes, I don't know. And it's really sad that it freezes, but I guess you can't really do anything about it. So here's the second time that he throws boxes at you, and the final one, or close to the final one, will have bombs in it. And he kept pelting Barbosa there. That one had bombs, so just pick it up, throw it at him, and then attack him again. And before I end it, thanks for watching my walkthrough. This is pretty much all I'll be recording for LEGO Pirates. And this is pretty much technically the ending of the game, but, you know, anyway. For his third attack, no idea what his fourth one is, and for some reason I had to press start because my controller got unassigned. His third attack, he brings these 2 gigantic hands and out of nowhere, and I have to say I have never seen that before. I've never seen it in Zelda, and I've never seen it in Mario. Just saying. But we survive. We can get through the first time he does this. And the second time, we actually see the bombs coming out, and then it freezes. And then he starts pelting us with magic again. And once that happens, here we go. Oh, here we come to the freezing part. There's this first attack, and it's so weird because it only seems to do it whenever he hits us with his hands. I don't know if it's a glitch that'll be patched, but right there, you can see the bombs and the game freezes. So, thanks a lot for watching. Sorry about that, guys.